Hey, Serge.
Hi.
How would you like
Good
to
to see
do
you.
a thing that will in no way physically exert you?
Yeah, okay.
Don't believe.
Oh, there's information. Wow.
Cool.
About what the acronyms stand for?
Yeah. All right, Alex.
Could you tell us a couple of your best or funniest stories in judging?
Yeah.
Like other humans.
I've got two, and some people may have heard them before, but they're my favorite. You want to pass me a mic? All right. So,
get stepped on again.
no, I will not get stepped on again.
Anybody comes near him is gonna get.
I got Alex. I'm going to sick Alex on him. All right, so my two favorite judge stories. One was at an F&M, and I get a judge call from the back of the room. And I walk up, and two players are arguing over who's going first. And so they say, Judge, I grabbed 2 die at random out of this bin and rolled them. I rolled a 3 and a plane shift. And my opponent rolled a 3 and just a blank. That means I go first, right?
What?
And I'm just like, well, hold on. Did you talk about what value the random planar shift die was worth before you rolled it? And they're like, well, no. But mine is obviously worth more than the blank one. You're like, no, that's not how that works.
The planar shift means you have to go to a different table now.
Yeah, you get
Find a new opponent.
You get a new opponent. Yeah. Anyway, so at that point, I was just like, get 2 dice, and just like walk away.
Numbers on them.
Yeah, and so my second favoriteest judge story ever was in Canadian Highlander, and this one needs a little bit of background. So 2 players were both playing blue artifact tempo control-y decks. Both players had the same colored sleeves. Both players had a Thada Adelin play, which is a blue creature that steals your opponent's artifacts, and then you can cast them. So you basically have cards that your opponent owns that would be in your deck that are now under each other's control, and both of the players had Vidalcan Shackles, which is an artifact that takes control of each other's creatures. They were doing fine up to this point because they had little pieces of paper that were writing down who the actual owner of a card was, not just who was currently in control of it, so they were fine until one of the players called me over because they were both shortcutting and in the middle of shuffling their decks, and one of the opponents picked up their opponent's deck and shuffled half of their opponent's deck into their own deck. And again, basically a mirror match, playing same colored sleeves, and you're just like, oh no. And my fix for that was to walk away and to tell them to figure it out, because that's kind of outside of the rep.
That's amazing.
Outside of what I have to do. I think luckily it was boxed, but those are my 2 favorite judge stories.
Just take all the cards, mash them all together into a 200 card deck, and then go through and like, all right, there's 2 of these, there's 2 of these, there's 2 of these, there's 2 of these.
Alternatively,
for you.
they're now in the 2-headed giant.
Hey, I hate to call you out engineering, but I can't keyboard you. Can you change my color to? Oh hi. To not be on Team Blue. Can I?
Ooh.
Oh, that's so much warmer in here.
You look healthier.
I do. I feel better. I feel like I'm gonna live longer now. I don't know how I know, but I do.
Do we know about the teas? Have we learned anything?
This one's green.
This one's hot.
Yeah. We vented ours.
Oh, there's tea bags in them still.
Yeah.
So they're getting stronger as they go.
I'm gonna put an end to that.
Mine represents colonialism.
Is it Ceylon?
Yes.
Yeah. For those of
We
you who...
think BBG is blueberry green.
Oh, okay. It smells fruity. So for those of you who don't know, Ceylon was the colonial name for the country of Sri Lanka.
Serge, I have another magic challenge for you.
Okay.
Can you name and define as many keywords as you can remember? And maybe if you're impressed by this, everybody in chat could throw in like, I don't know, like 50 cents per keyword or something.
Ooh.
Keyword.
Take it to our band.
Is this just for Serge, or can we help him?
I think maybe you can help.
You can help.
This is not the... This is the stuff like...
It says, in honor of the unstable card Modular Monstrosity, can Serge name and define as many keywords as he can remember?
And can you sing them in an Animaniac style?
No, okay, come on.
After that, can we pull our winner?
I can start doing that right now.
Tell you what, we can make this more interesting. We could duel.
All right, back and
Oh,
forth.
Back and
a
forth until
contest.
somebody can't think
A
of
contest of
All
right.
a battle of wits, as it were.
Duel. All right, go ahead.
Before you guys go,
Okay.
I'd like to get a commitment from the chat. Like, I mean, you're going to do it anyhow, but let's see if we can get a few people to actually agree that, like, hey, pitching in a a tip per keyword is a good idea.
It's a challenge.
Well, let's
man.
trust them.
You know,
Right.
if you're impressed by this magical knowledge, maybe throw in a few magical dollars, and then maybe throw in some real dollars, because only real dollars get you get count towards donations here at Desert Bus. All right.
All right.
You heard it here. Donate
Okay.
in U.S. currency.
Trample.
Flying.
No, you're supposed to
Oh, we have
define them too.
Okay. I won't get the exact word.
Textbook
correct.
word for word.
It's like after you assign enough damage to kill a blocker, the additional damage tramples over to whatever's behind it.
Okay. Flying. This creature can only be blocked by other creatures with flying or with creatures that have reach.
Horsemanship, the same thing with a different name.
Shadow. The same thing with a different name.
All right.
Wow.
First strike. This creature deals combat damage before other creatures that don't have first strike.
Double strike. This creature has first strike and normal damage.
All right. Wait. We should be counting this.
Chat, count for us.
Chat's counting for
count.
us.
Bushido. Whenever this creature blocks or is blocked, it gets +X, where Bushido is the numerical value.
Yeah. Flanking. Whenever this creature becomes blocked, the blocking creature gets -1/-1.
That's what flanking does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Modular. When this creature dies, move all +1/+1 counters on it to another target artifact creature.
Sunburst. This creature comes into play with a +1/+1 ability counter on it for each color used to cast it.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
You're getting called out for your shadow answer, by the way, Serge.
Because shadow can't block non-shadow creatures.
No.
Technically the same as flying
It's not the same.
or
Look
horsemanship.
at all the judge calls in chat.
Banding.
Bold.
So you put the creatures together, and then whoop.
Nailed it. Fading. This creature enters into the battlefield with a number of counters on it equal to its fading count. On your upkeep, remove a fading counter from it. When you can no longer remove a fading counter from it, remove this creature from the battlefield.
Vanishing. The same thing, but it goes away as you remove the last counter.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're 11.
Fading, vanishing, so it's back on to me. How do we want to do, I don't want to go through all 5 X walks.
No, just
So,
land
X,
walk.
yeah, land walk. This creature is unblockable if your opponent controls a land of that type.
Fear. This creature can only be blocked by black or artifact creatures.
Intimidate. This creature can only be blocked by a matching color and artifact creatures.
14.
I've got the initiative again.
Hexproof. This creature can only be targeted by spells or abilities you control.
Shroud. This creature can't be the target of any spells or abilities.
16.
Indestructible. Lethal damage and destroy effects don't work on this permanent.
Protection. This creature can't be the target of... Oh, this is a good one. So, protection means can't be the target of spells or abilities that control that thing, can't be blocked by creatures of that thing, ignore, destroy effects, so damage, targeting, destroy, blocking. Yes.
18.
Phasing.
Oh, bold.
This creature goes away sometimes.
And then comes back on there.
And then comes back
All right.
sometimes.
Affinity. This creature costs 1 less for each permanent of the affinity type in its CMC. It can only be used to reduce generic mana.
20. Although you're getting called out for claiming destroy.
No! Yeah,
Draft. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you may move.
Does not destroy. No.
You may move a +1/+1 counter from this creature to that creature.
Draft. Death Touch. Any amount of damage dealt by this creature is equal to lethal damage.
Lifelink.
Ooh.
Damage dealt by this creature, you gain that much life.
That's a good one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Dabbing.
That's not
Oh, I was trying to help.
There's so many.
There's so many, so just pick one.
Oh, unblockable. This creature can't be blocked.
Soul Bond.
Oh!
Ooh.
When how does this one work? It's like when this creature enters the battlefield, you can pair it to another unpaired creature.
It makes very good friends.
They become BFFs.
And other things happen. Bloodthirst. This creature enters with a +1/+1 counter equal to its bloodthirst if your opposing player has been dealt damage. I think it's specifically combat damage.
Blood Rush. You may pitch this card and pay a cost to apply certain effects to
It's normally the ability
an
plus
attacking creature.
equal
it's
to the
usually
power and toughness of the creature you're pitching.
Something like Gargoyle.
So
But we're
25,
moving
but
away
Jet
from
really
we're moving away
doesn't
from
like
keywords
block
here, by the way.
Or
Yeah.
doesn't like unblockable.
Yeah.
Some people are saying
Hates
it's
it.
an old keyword. Some people are saying it's not
So
a keyword.
unblockable isn't a keyword anymore. They made it just into rules because the thing with keywords is they can be taken away. But if it's unblockable, it's just a state the card has. So you're right. That isn't correct. A lot of the other things we're getting into right now are moving into just abilities. They're not actually keywords. Keywords are sort of the eternal ones that exist for longer. Sorry, we're kind of jumping into the middle of it there.
It's still exciting.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any others, or am I just gonna be, or should we call it here?
Can I just start yelling at you?
Uh,
Words like landfall.
Landfall's an ability.
50
This
cents.
is like some random stuff.
Reach.
Tramples over. Yeah, reach as well. I don't know. We're starting to stumble a bit on those ones.
All right, let's
Whoa,
call
are
it
we doing
25. We got to
Yeah.
25.
25.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, they were at 26,
Oh,
but I'm
there's-
knocking one off for the series
Oh,
of
Menace.
not keywords.
Yeah.
So we're at 25 currently.
25. That's pretty good.
That's pretty
That was a
good.
lot of magical knowledge.
Really good.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Sorry,
I'm
Lee is
so
Lee is
100%
right.
into this.
I got that wrong. I got indestructible and unblockable mixed up. Sorry, Lee.
Are you sure Lee would know?
Yeah, probably.
You mean the person with WotC in their name? Oh, we missed vigilance.
Oh no!
Yeah, there's a couple big ones. We missed reach. We missed flash.
We missed haste.
Yeah, but you have to have gotten it in there in the first one.
You're getting graded at 25 out of 130 plus.
Okay. Still.
No, that's not
I'm
bad.
also pharmacist judge. You're like, Serge, you're getting evergreen keywords and keywords confused. That's also true. Look, I just had my leg kicked like 6 times.
He's a wounded man.